Yo, what is poppin', my beautiful people? It's your boy Luxyyy back with another video, and I am back with another how to play. And last week we did the T110E5. Today we are actually moving over to the heavier version. We are going to be going over the T110E5. So the T110E5 was my first ever Tier 10 heavy tank. Way back in beta, I saw the M103, fell in love with the M103 when I was grinding up the E3 line. And fell in love with the M103, wanted to grind it, never got the E5 before beta ended, and once beta ended and the game released, I rushed up to E5 and got the E5, and I almost am at 1,000 battles played in the E5. But without further ado, let's get into this how to play, starting with the crew skills. And here we are with the crew skills. So if you guys have watched any of my other videos, whenever I go over these crew skills, you guys know my main 5. As you can see them right there, you got the Sixth Sense, Situational Awareness, Born Leader, General Mechanic, Rapid Loading. These 5 pretty much I put on every single one of my tanks. But now we're getting into the heavier builds. I did do a how to play on the IS-7, but starting from my left to right, I haven't done any heavy tanks yet. So this is more of a heavy tank style skill build here. So I got armor angling. Got to have that 5% decrease to damage received. And then I like to have the 33% decrease to chance of fire. I hate being set on fire. I've also found that E5's ammo rack gets hit a lot, so I also put the safe stowage skill on. I don't like my ammo rack being damaged. And then also to counteract all of that, I have the 15% increase to consumable recharge speed, which I think is like 45 seconds or something like that. But yeah, anyway, these are the crew skills that I run in the E5, and to touch on that real quick, I don't do these how to plays to tell you how to play these vehicles. I more do them to show you what I run in the vehicles, as well as show you 2 games of me running this to show you it is effective and can be used in a correct way. So don't take this as me telling you how to play this vehicle and that this is the right way to play it. This is just a suggestion on how I think that the tank should be played. With that being said, that's the crew skills. Feel free to use this build if you want, and let's get to the equipment and consumables. And here we are with the equipment. So another kind of basic heavy tank style equipment here. So this one you run on everyone. I honestly, in my personal opinion, don't think this should even be a crew skill. I hate that you even have to equip that. But I have rapid loading, vents, and advanced armor. So now I have minus 10% damage taken, which is really nice, as well as having the increased stats to my gun, as well as on my other the 5% increase. Gotta love it. And then we gotta run the food with the 2 premium repair kit and med kit, as well as I do run 20 regular rounds, 15 premium rounds, and 7 HE rounds. Gotta have the food for that, also for that extra boost, because if you didn't know, it has an active and a passive boost. The passive boost is really nice, but yeah, the active boost gives you that little tiny boost it gives you that tiny boost to that view range, as well as reload speed. So gotta love having food on your vehicles. So that's done with equipment and consumables. Let's get to the armor. So for the first time in doing an armor review, we've actually got some armor to talk about here. So like most American tanks, the turret is pretty much impenetrable, besides the awful weak spot on the top there, that little pimple there. But yeah, look at that just the turret armor is pretty much impenetrable unless you're aiming at the pimple, which is almost impossible to not aim at. Also, it does have a pretty weak lower plate, which makes it prone to being hit in the ammo rack, which is also why I run that ammo rack skill, because when frontal firing and you're taking shots in the lower plate, it does suck whenever your ammo rack gets hit and you don't have a recharge up. So, but other than that, this tank's armor is very reliable from the front. Obviously, from the sides, you're not going to get much help. American side armor is just absolutely atrocious. But from the front, this tank is pretty much near impenetrable unless somebody's aiming for that lower plate or that pimple on top. So try to use it effectively. As you can see, it's on the left side of the vehicle. So let's say you have a vehicle, or you're looking at the E5. You want to keep it on the left side if you're ever side scraping, so they can't shoot you in that pimple. So that's the best I can do with going over the armor here. Is just kind of give my general consensus on it. So with the armor being done, let's head over to the full stats here. So, as I normally do, I'm going to go ahead and edit on the stats of them being changed now. So the stats you're seeing is the increases or decreases to the stat after my equipment and my crew skills. So you can go ahead and take that in. But let's go over it here. So up in the mobility section here, we have 875 horsepower. This tank, I wouldn't say is a fast tank, but I would say it's an agile tank. And what I mean by that is that getting long distances in a quick period of time is not its strong suit. But getting a short distance in a quick amount of time, whenever you're needing to be mobile in a head-on fight with the heavy tank, the E5 is actually very good at that, with 37 kilometers forward speed and 12 kilometers reverse speed, as well as 16.28 horsepower. And with the fire crew skill, I still have 11.75% chance to set on fire, which is still kind of high. Hit points 2200, and the soft terrain resistances really just medium for a heavy tank. Going over to the view range, we have or view range and concealment. So whenever you're still, you have 405.5 meters concealment, and then you have 421 on the move. And then you have 476 view range with 825 signal range. Signal range is not really that big of a deal. Turret rotation speed, pretty good, 35.44. Accuracy during rotation, 0.84. Which, I mean, what can you say whenever tanks are moving their turret? It's always going to be blooming. I don't really have that much to compare it to. It does have 8 degrees of gun depression, which is very good. 15 degrees of gun elevation, and then it has that fully rotatable turret, of course. And then now we get into the gun here. So I'm going to go ahead. The stats should be off now, so we can look at them all here. So 6.26 second reload time with a 9.59 rate of fire and 0.3 accuracy. Very, very good with that 400 alpha. So good. I love the E5. And then you have 1.32 accuracy while moving, and then a 1.81 second aim time, which are both really good. Ammo capacity, 42. Just click the wrong button. Ammo capacity is 42, which I think it should be 45, but that's just my own personal opinion. I don't think I've ever ran out of ammo in this tank, but still a low ammo count for a fast rate of fire. But you do get AP, heat, and HE. And then heading over, you do get 3,800 DPM. As well as 258 pen, which is pretty good, which 340 premium pen, which is really good. And then, as I said, the 400 armor damage. And then everything below that. I mean, it does have 1,000 max ammo speed, which is kind of weird. It has it for all of it. Its HE rounds actually go as fast. I haven't seen that before. But yeah, those are the stats. That's just kind of me going over the stats and kind of showing you how they change from the base and then after my equipment and my crew. So with the stats being done, the E5 is a perfectly versatile heavy tank. It's not great at one thing, but it's good at everything. So other than that, let's get to our first game, and you guys are going to love these games, guys. These are the best games I've had in this How to Play series so far. So let's get to game 1. And here we are at game number 1 on Lakeville. Yeah, and so whenever I get these games, pretty much whenever I know I need gameplay for these tanks, I just play around with my friends. So my friends there in the Sturm Tiger. So I had been playing so many mediums. I had been telling them I kind of almost forgot how to play heavy tanks. So I really wanted to go down the middle, but I was like, wait, I'm a heavy tank. So we're gonna go over to the city here. And let's just go ahead and see what we can do. We're going to go ahead and take a blind shot at any tanks that might be crossing there. I love taking blind shots, especially whenever you're able to hit them. Nothing better. Nothing better. Oh, excuse me. I had a little bit of a hiccup there. So my whole goal right now is to remain unspotted on my way over here. We're going to try to see if we can find a shot on this Conway. A little sliver there. Is he going to back up? And we're actually going to get a shot in there right before he gets unspotted. Let's go ahead and proceed into the town here. Like I said, man, I love the E5. This is one of my favorite tanks. It just is a little bit outdated in today's meta. They did buff the Commander's Hatch, and it made it overpowered for a little while they had it buffed. I get spotted there from the middle. Something takes a shot at me. Obviously, they miss. And now I'm trying to get up here and brawl. So now, yeah, it's a King Dragon. There's a King Dragon there. That's really not much of a threat to us. So we're going to go ahead and take him out. I don't think it's actually us that takes him out, but we're going to go and put some shots. I get shot in my side by the 780. That's not very good. We're going to put one into his tracks there. And now it's all about trying to use my armor. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my food to try to reload as fast as possible. We're going to miss the shot there. Bad shot. And really, this guy's a big threat to us. So we're playing really aggressive. We're trying to get up in his face. I put one into his tracks again. And I think I actually have him perma-tracked here. Put one into his tracks again. And then a medium tank comes around. Oh yeah, it's like a CS-52 or something like that, CS-53. So we're trying to take out the 780. He actually puts one into our commander's hatch there. We track him again, but don't get any damage. Now my team is actually moving up behind me. And once I notice that, they keep them behind the corners. So that allows me to move up around this church. And that... So there's going to be a few tier 8s that come around, and it's pretty much just Farmville for the E5 in these types of scenarios. A stockade and a Patriot. Oh, man, I was getting so happy. And there was a Type 4 behind me with a stock gun, and he kept bouncing. Oh, man, it was glorious to see this in my E5. So, yeah, here we are fighting the Patriot and the stockade. So we're going to put a quick shot in there. I kind of panicked because I didn't want the stockade to shoot me in the side of my turret there. Put one into the stockade. He's on a one shot for us. So now I'm focused on the Patriot because I don't think he's going to pop out again. So we're going to put one into the Patriot, hit his ammo rack, and we're just going to go ahead and rush him here. We need to get him out of the battle as fast as possible. Put one into him again. Now he's just one shot for us. We're going to bounce his shot, and we're going to finish him off. We're just bullying tier 8s. Nothing better, nothing better. And now that I see him going that way, I get shot from the middle. Not too worried about it, but I see that guy going down there, so I'm actually going to go around here and deal with the 780. We're going to find the shot. Can we find the shot? He bounces. We kill him. And now it's we're on the offensive. We're up 14-10. That guy is actually running away. We're going to see if we can catch up. I don't think we're going to. I'm just following this Draugen into battle. I decided to take the right way here. I don't really know why, but I decided to take the right to see if I can cut him off and get some... I think I was just trying to see if I can cut him off and get some shots on the way there, but as you can see, this was kind of a misplay. I'm getting spotted by something in their spawn, and now I'm trying to swerve and get myself out of danger that I found myself in. And then he spotted. The guy that finally spotted me is the STA-1. So right now, I just can't stay still. That's my biggest thing right now. I just can't stay still. Yeah, the convoy's going to go ahead and put one into us. That was a really bad shot, but luckily the Emil delivering the clip takes him out. So now we're going to see if we can come up and find some shots on the Jaegeru. And I was actually, because I was detected there, I figured he was actually looking at me. Wanted to check to make sure nothing was looking at me over there. And I believe it actually is the Jaegeru. Once I confirm it's the Jaegeru, we're going to see him shoot here. Yep, there goes his shot. Now I know I'm free to get all this damage in. So we're going to get up around the side, or we're going to juke him here. Thought I was going to go up around the side. Yep, we're going to go ahead and juke him. And I already know that he's not going to reload in time, so I'm going to go ahead and take my time. Right in the lower plate, take him out. And now, as I said, we're just on the offensive, cleaning up in their spawn. We're going to put one into the STA-1 right into his turret right after he got spotted. We're up to 7,000 damage, 7,700 combined. Loving it, 2,200 blocked. We're going to put another shot. Nope, we're actually going to bounce off that STA-1. Gotta love it, gotta love it. And we're going to see if we can find any more damage here. Let's see. And we'll take out the prototype while my platoon mate takes out the STA-1. Lovely game. 7,100 damage, 700 assisted with 2,200 blocked. I will take that any day. Obviously MVP with the 4 kills. 780 and Type 5 coming close behind. So yeah, as you can see, 720,000 silver because there's a silver bonus event going on. I've made so much silver from it. But yeah, 7,000 damage, 4 kills. Got the ace tanker there, high caliber. And then, yep, we got the top of team with the 4 kills. So let's get to game 2. All right, and here we are at game 2 on Pearl River. And again, I was having the same mindset of I wanted to go to the east here, or not to the east, to the southwest, and fight near the flag. but I actually decided not to do that. I decided to actually go brawl in the middle. And you'll see. We're going to kind of play how I did my IS-7. We're going to just charge at the enemy. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to play the Southwest because that's where I play all my mediums. I'm actually playing with a different platoon mate. He's in his 268 version 4. He's right there behind me. But I actually want to play the middle here because I'm trying to learn how to play all these maps differently. I usually play all my tanks the same. Like I would have went where those tanks are down to there at E2. That I would have been there in my medium tanks, but I'm in a heavy tank, and I decided let's play in the middle here. So that's a K91-2, and I was telling my friend I kind of got scared. I thought it was a heavy hitting TD, and then I realized it was a pesky little tier 8 medium. So then I decided to go ahead and charge. And then I realized there's only 2 tier 8 mediums, and my team's just going in. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get into the front of this charge here. Get around the dead tank. Put one into the T42. The Emil's going to come around. Put one into him. We're going to see if we can finish him off. Yep. Go ahead and finish him off. And then I actually found myself in a bad spot because there's a lot of TDs that are going to be camping up there and a lot of tanks that are going to be camping up there. So I'm just going to try to do what I can and survive and see what happens. I look for a shot on the turtle. Don't get a shot on the TA and K. Or was that the turtle? I can't tell. Try to get a shot there, bounce, and then I'm really panicking because I don't like the spot I'm in. I have such little room to work with, and then I decide. We both make a decision at the same time. I decide I want to go ahead and go out, but he decides he wants to go and escort me to back up. But I decide to just keep going with my plan, and you can hear him behind me, just eating shot after shot. And there's just so many tanks up there, just lighting him up right now. Some are bouncing, some are penning, but he does get a little bit unlucky. And we agreed he did die for me in this game. So didn't mean to spoil it there, but yes, he does die, and he died for me in order for me to pull off this massive game that you're about to witness here. Yep, there he goes. He drops to the Trinity. Poor guy. You've made a great sacrifice. I'm going to bounce off the move. I'm actually going to take a shot from the 780. Now I'm panicking again because I'm playing really aggressive, but I'm also getting really lucky. So I decided I need to just face my armor. That's the best bet I have. I can't let them have any of my side armor. We're going to miss a shot on the icebreaker there. I just need to get up in these guys' face. That's my biggest goal here. 780 looking. We're going to bounce. He's going to hit our tracks. We're actually going to repair that. I didn't want to sit there. We're going to get up on these rocks out of his line of sight. And like I said, we're actually side scraping to where he can't see our commander's hatch. As you can see there's a little part of the rock that's actually blocking it. Loved this spot. Sadly, I can't pin any of my shots here. And I do get a little bit frustrated to where I'm just like, all right, we're gonna charge ahead. Put one of the TA and K there, or was that the turtle? Oh, yeah, it was the TA and K. Sorry, I'm commentating this while watching on my computer, and it's kind of hard to see. We're gonna auto aim the Sturm Tiger. Go ahead and get the quick kill there. And now we're focused on the 780. Put one into the side for 434. Now I realize I'm in a bad situation. I am surrounded right now. This is a crazy ending, guys. You guys got to see this to the end. So that guy actually decides to go down around me. I'm worried because I'm just spun around now. I'm like panicking. I got a Carnarvon there. The 780 just went down. The Trinity's shooting me from there. I was literally being shot from all directions. But now with that 780 making that play like that, it actually puts both of the tanks in front of me, and I managed to bounce off the side of the Trinity while getting penned by the Carnarvon. So still haven't found my mojo yet. But then I decided the Carnarvon's number one. Put one into his side. The Trinity's gonna come around, and he's gonna hit my ammo rack. Lucky shot. And now I'm just trying to bounce the Carnarvon, and now my ammo rack's down for another 7 seconds. He's gonna come around. Can I make him bounce? He's gonna bounce. I'm gonna come around. Can I find the shot? I can't. We're gonna go ahead and kill the Carnarvon. Repair my ammo rack. So now he still thinks I'm ammo racked. We're gonna take a shot. Now we're on 47 health. He's gonna get shot. I'm gonna kill the Trinity, and now I'm still stuck on 47 health. The 780's still alive. We're gonna come up. We're actually gonna put one into the 780. We're gonna kill the 780 here. Kill the 780, and now we're gonna set our sights on these tanks up here. And right now I was just panicking. I didn't know how I was still alive. Keeping an eye on that guy, making sure he isn't trying to come in behind me and get a pesky little kill. So we're going to come around the hill. We're actually going to get a shot into the TA&K. He's going to miss. I was actually really worried there. He's going to miss, and now I see that guy. He sees me. I know he's going to peek that corner. I'm going to wait for him because I know he's going to want to come around. So I know he's either waiting for me to shoot or waiting for me to make a play. I'm actually going to make a play on the TA&K, take the TA&K out, and now he's going to push because he saw me shoot. He takes a shot. I'm going to put one into his side. I push him in. Can I get around? Am I going to take it? Oh, and he kills me. Yeah, he kills me. Wow. Wasn't able to get the final shot off there. He does end up dying right there. We do win the game. Wasn't able to pull it off. Yeah, so victory. Went ahead and skipped ahead to the to post game stats. But yeah, 6 kills, 7,600 damage. You want to round it up by 2. Absolutely insane damage with look at that, all best in game. I've never actually, I don't remember the last time I had a game like that. Best in game on every single stat. That's absolutely insane. Another high caliber Top Gun, another ace tanker. This was like 3 games after the last one. 7,600 damage with, what is that, almost 4,000 assisted. Absolutely insane, guys. But anyway, if you guys liked the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe for more videos. Comment your thoughts on the T110E5. And stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be the top 3 Tier 9 tank destroyers. And I'll catch y'all next time.
I'm running out of time. Every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby. I don't want to miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the